Gold prices opened the session lower, getting as low as 1824 prior to the New York Open and prior to Fed Chair's semi-annual testimony to the Senate panel today. Ultimately seeing prices bounce higher, and as the Fed Chair began talking, prices even exceeded settlement getting as high as 1850 today before pulling back and settling near closer to 1840. And what did the Fed Chair have to say? Well, he talked about they're going to continue to be vigilant and fight inflation. They're going to continue to try and normalize policy. A lot of the talking points he had mentioned last week at the June FOMC press conference. However, he did mention today that there may not be a soft landing in sight, meaning this may get a little bumpy as we continue to go forward. Clearly, the Fed right now the market pricing in another 75 basis point rate hike at the July FOMC. But after that, it may start to get a little unclear. While the market prices one direction, the Fed may look at maybe a more meeting to meeting type of outlook, meaning that they are going to wait and see what the data says. That's one of the things that the Fed Chair implied today. But again, gold prices didn't see a huge move. Yes, we got that move off the lows today, but we settled very close to unchanged, hovering at that 1840 level. Now, what does this all mean for volatility? Well, check out that CVOL index over at cmegroup.com, and you'll notice that volatility has been trending lower since last week's FOMC. We did see a little bit of a bump higher prior to the Fed meeting, and since it has been moving down after the event, even ahead of today's semi-annual testimony to Congress by Fed Chair Powell, we did not see much of a move higher in volatility and prices. While we did see a lower low and a higher high today, we did settle very close to unchanged. Lastly, let's talk about what are those speculators doing. What is their positioning? Well, they are continuing to exit their longs. They are the least long that we've seen them based on the CFTC reporting since June of 2019. So at this point, they are not in the game waiting for some kind of move higher in gold. They clearly have been exiting for most of 2022, looking for greener pastures, and ultimately they continue to do so as of last week. So gold prices midweek, seeing prices still hover at that 1840 level they've been trading at for the last 2 to 3 sessions, ahead of tomorrow's claims number and part 2 of Fed Chair Powell's testimony to the House panel.